Imagine you're a king, and one day, you get a letter that sends a chill down your spine. The most powerful army in the world is marching towards your city. Their king is threatening to destroy everything you hold dear, and he's mocking you, saying your God can't save you. This isn't a movie plot. It's exactly what happened to King Hezekiah of Judah over 2,700 years ago. But what Hezekiah did next is a powerful lesson in courage, faith, and trust that still inspires us today. Hezekiah was the king of Judah, a small kingdom in the land of Israel. He was a good king who loved God and had worked hard to lead his people with justice and faith. But everything changed the year the mighty Assyrian Empire set its sights on Jerusalem. Their army was massive, their weapons were terrifying, and their king Sennacherib sent a message taunting Hezekiah and the God of Israel. The message was clear: your God can't save you. Surrender now, or your city will be destroyed, and your people will be slaughtered. You can imagine the fear that must have swept through Jerusalem. Even the bravest soldiers were shaken. Now, Hezekiah had a choice. He could panic, try to strike a deal, or just give in to the overwhelming fear. But instead, he did something extraordinary. He turned to God. Hezekiah went straight to the temple, spread that threatening letter out before the Lord, and prayed. It wasn't a quiet, timid prayer. It was honest, humble, and bold. He prayed, "Lord, you are God of all creation. You are in charge of life and death. Please, save us, so that all the nations of the earth may know that you alone are God." But Hezekiah didn't stop there. He also sought wisdom. He sent the letter to the prophet Isaiah, asking for guidance. Isaiah delivered a powerful message straight from God. "Do not be afraid of the words of the king of Assyria. I have heard him, and I will defend this city. The Assyrians will not even shoot an arrow here." Imagine the relief Hezekiah must have felt. But the real test wasn't over. Sennacherib's army was still camped right outside the city walls. The Assyrian commanders would shout from the walls, trying to break the spirit of the people inside. "Your God can't save you. Surrender now." Their psychological warfare was relentless. But Hezekiah didn't waver. He spoke to his people, encouraging them to stand firm. "Don't be afraid of them," he said. "The Lord our God is stronger than any army on earth. Trust in him." And so, the people of Jerusalem prayed alongside their king, holding on to their faith even as the enemy surrounded them, their threats echoing through the streets. Then, something incredible happened. That very night, the Bible tells us that the angel of the Lord went out to the Assyrian camp. In a single night, 185,000 soldiers were struck down. When the remaining Assyrians woke up the next morning, they found their mighty army decimated. King Sennacherib, his power broken, had no choice but to pack up and retreat back to his own land in shame. Jerusalem was saved. Not by its walls, not by its weapons, and not by its own small army, but by God's power and Hezekiah's unwavering faith. This story teaches us a profound lesson. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's what you do when fear is staring you right in the face. Hezekiah was up against a situation that seemed completely impossible. The enemy was stronger. The odds were stacked against him, but he turned to God. He prayed with his whole heart, and he trusted in his guidance. Sometimes, the most extraordinary victories in our lives don't come from our own strength, but through our faith and our perseverance. So, whether you're facing a huge challenge, a difficult decision, or a moment of deep fear in your own life, remember the story of Hezekiah. Even in the darkest moments, trusting God and standing firm can bring hope, deliverance, and a peace that goes beyond anything we can imagine. Hezekiah's story isn't just ancient history. It's a timeless reminder that our faith matters, our courage matters, and hope can overcome even the greatest threats we face. Thanks for watching, and if this story inspired you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.